श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। गुरुभ्यः तद्गुरुभ्यश्च नमो वाक्यमधीमहि वृणीमहि च तत्राद्यौ दम्पतीं जगदाम्पतीम्। ॐ भागवताज्ञा श्रीमन्नारायणप्रीत्यर्थम् श्रीभुवनीला समेत श्रीमन्नारायणप्रीत्यर्थम् श्री वेदांत देशिक विरचितम्. Amma, you wanted Paramartha Stuti, right, Amma?
Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
You said that.
Yes. Yes, Swamiji.
Paramartha Stuti Parayanam Karishye. Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Om Asmadgurubhyo Asmadgurubhyo Asmad Sarvagurubhyo Namaha. Sri Ranganatha Shirakopi Rashtum Lakshmi Nrsimha Jadiyat Karnika Patram Sri Rangavira Raghurat Shatagopa Vrujyam Vedanta Deshika Yatindramaham Prapacche Srimate Srivan Shatagopa Sri Vedanta Deshika Yatindramah Deshikaya Namaha. Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Om Asmad Paramagurubhyo Namaha. Om Asmad Sarva Gurubhyo Namaha. Narayana. Amma, can we first do the Paramartha Stuti Parayanam and then just 1 second, Amma, I'm just opening it. Paramartha Stuti. Okay, ma. Sriman Venkatanathārya Kavitārkika-kesari Vedantacārya Varyo me Sannidhattam sada hridi. Srimad Sarastira Parijatam upasmahe.
Yantra Tungaihi Atungaicha Pranataihi Guhyate Phalam.
Repeat, Srimad Sarastira Parijatam upasmahe.
Yatra Tungaihi Atungaicha Pranataihi Guhyate Phalam.
Gurubihi tvat ananya sarvabhavaihi gunasindhau kruta samplavastvadhiye.
Ranapunkaha Vandibhavam Ichan Aham Asmekam Anugrahaspadam Te.
Gurubihi tvat ananya sarvabhavaihi gunasindhau kruta samplavastvadhiye.
Ranapungava Vandibhavam Ichan Aham Asmekaram Anugrahaspadam Te.
Bhuvanashtrayabhushanashtravargyam manasi tvanmayatam mamatanotu.
Papuhu Ahava Pungava Tadiyam Mahishinam Animesha Darsaniyam.
Give me 1 second, Amma. Give me 1 second. I'm still in the laptop, so I just have to get out of that. Abhirakshitum agravaha stitam tvam pranave partharathe cha bhavayantah.
Ahita Prasamaihi Ayatnilapyahi Kadayanti Aha Pungavam Gunagnaha.
Kamala nirapaya dharmapatni karunadhyaha swayam ruttijo gunaste.
Avanam Shayatham Mahina Matyam Sacha Dharmastvat Ananya Sevaniyaha.
Krupanaha sudhiyaha krupasahayam sharanam tvam ranapungava prapannaha.
Apavarka Nayat Ananya Bhavaha Parivasya Rasamekam Adriyam Te.
Avadhirye chaturvidham pamardham bhavadabdhe vinayukta jivitassan.
Labate Bhavatha Phalani Chamtuhu Nikilan Nyatra Nidarsanam Chayuhu.
शरणागतरक्षणव्रतीमां न विहातुं रणपुङ्गवार्हसि त्वम्
विदितं भुवने विभीषणो वा यदि वा रावण इति उदीरितं ते
भुजगेन्द्रगरुत्मदादिलभ्यैः तदनुज्ञानुभव प्रवाहभेदैः
स्वपदे रणपुङ्गव स्वयं मे परिचार्य विभवैः परिष्क्रियेदाः
भुजगेन्द्रगरुत्मदादिलभ्यैः त्वद् अनुज्ञानुभव प्रवाहभेदैः
स्वपदे रणपुङ्गव स्वयं मे परिचर्या विभवैः परिष्क्रियेदाः
विमलाशय वेङ्कटेशजन्मा रमणीया रणपुङ्गवप्रसादात्
अनसूयुभिः आदरेण भव्य परमार्थ स्तुति अन्वहं प्रपन्नैः
विमलाशय वेङ्कटेशजन्मा रमणीया रणपुङ्गवप्रसादात्
अनसूयुभिः आदरेण भाव्य परमार्थ स्तुतिः अन्वहं प्रपन्नैः
इति श्रीपरमार्थस्तुतिः समाप्तः कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने
श्रीमते वेंकटेशाय वेदांत गुरवे नमः.
Narayana Ma'am. Now coming to Paramartha Stuti. What is Paramartham, Amma? What is Paramartham? Any idea, Amma? Parama Artham. Parama, the supreme. Ardham, benefit. Purushartham, Parama Purushartham, Moksha Prapti. So now, for the Paramartham, what is it that we have to do? Mahatma Deshika is kind enough to give us. So this particular one is actually a special prayer addressed to Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra. Sri Ramachandra, who is the presiding deity at a Divya Desham called Tiruputkuli. Tiruputkuli is near Kanchipuram. They say Lord Sri Ramachandra performed the last rites to Jatayu here. Parama Ardham. Ardham literally means the benefit or money or anything that you are looking for. Parama Ardham, highest benefit, highest goal of human life. What is the highest goal? We are thinking of moksham. Not even moksham. Doing Sharanagati is the Paramartham. You don't have to worry about moksham. Moksham will come to you automatically. The question is, are you ready to do Sharanagati? That is the only thing. There is no point in going deep into that because almost every one of you, except I think Tulasi and Hindu Priya. I don't know whether Tulasi had any initiation or has gone through Sri Vaishnava Samskaras. So the question is, why do you even have to worry about moksha? You will automatically get it. When you are there with your father and mother, are you worried will you get your lunch or not? It is understood. I am with my father and mother. My mother will automatically give me the lunch. You don't even have to worry. If you are there with your mother, you are so sure that your lunch will be arranged. Because you go even one step further to stay. Do you think my mother will ever eat without giving me first lunch? Are you not having that kind of confidence? Extend it to Sriman Narayana. When you do Sharanagati, why do you think I will not get moksham? That should be your attitude. ఏమ్మా హిందూ ప్రియ, పిల్లలకు పెట్టకుండా నువ్వే అన్ని వండుకొని తినేసి గిన్నెలు ఖాళీ చేసి పెట్టేస్తావా?
పెట్టండి స్వామి, ఫస్ట్ వాళ్ళకే పెట్టు.
Same thing, when you do Sharanagati, you are really accepting Mahalakshmi as your mother and Sriman Narayana as your father. Do you think they will ever forget about you? No parent will ever forget about their child. It is the child who forgets about the parents.
Yes.
There was a question there once upon a time. How come only in America? Oh, they are very good. They love their parents. You see, they have Father's Day, Mother's Day. Immediately in India, they don't have. Immediately somebody commented, "Hello, sir. They forgot their father and mother. At least once a year, they remember their father and mother." In India, you are there. Your father and mother are there always with you. Therefore, you don't need a special day to remember your father or mother. Now, our father, Sriman Narayana, our mother, Mahalakshmi, when you do Sharanagati, when you accept them as your father and mother, they will never, never forget you. Their only job is to take care of you. They have nothing better than taking care of the Prapannas. How do you know that, Revati? Their only job is to take care of Prapannas? Revati?
Swamiji. Narayana.
Are you there?
Yes, Swamiji.
How do you know their only job is to take care of the Prapannas? Very simple, Revati. It is not at all a difficult question. Do not ever think I will ask any one of you any difficult question. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya. So Rama has no other job other than Paritranaya sadhunam is his first priority. When you have your job description, when you join for a job, they will give you your job description. Suppose you join I don't know, I'm just guessing. Suppose you join as a software guy. I know so many software people are there. Sadashiva is there, Sunita is there, Sujay is there. So I'm just giving an example. When you join there for a software job, I'm just thinking your boss will give you some job description. Okay, 60% of the time you will be doing programming. 30% of the time you will be testing. 10% of the time, if there are problems, problem solving. Same thing for Narayana. When he takes incarnations as Rama, Krishna, it is not there. It is only out of a poetic hyperbole, exaggeration. It is mentioned, Sri Vaikuntha Viraktaya Swami Pushkarani Tate, Ramaya Ramamanaya Venkateshaya Mangalam. It is not that Narayana is fed up with Vaikuntham, or if he is fed up with Swami Sri Vaikuntham, he came over here. No, not like that. He is coming on an assignment. Incarnations are actually assignments for Narayana. So what is the job description? 60% of the time, take care of the sadhus. Paritranaya sadhunam. Okay, 30% of the time, priority-wise, wipe out all those unwanted people, Rakshasas, Dushkrutas. All right, having done that, it doesn't take even 10% of your time. Do Dharma Rakshana, Dharma Sthapana. Therefore, just do Sharanagati. Result will automatically follow. Very simple. You want an iPhone. If you say you want an iPhone, you will not get it. First, place an order. And you know your placing the order is incomplete until you give your credit card information. You give your credit card information. You are getting the phone in the mail is automatic. That's all. As simple as that. It is as simple as that. Once you have done that placing the order, that placing the order is incomplete until you make the payment with the credit card. Correct? Same thing. Your getting moksham is automatic, but it is incomplete until you do that Sharanagati. You do that Sharanagati. You do that Sharanagati. Your getting moksham is automatic. Now you know what some people do? Anybody who placed any order, online, like what, cell phone, computers, like that. Anyone of you placed any order anytime, Amma? There is a reason for my asking this question. Anyone of you, Amma? Hello, I'm not asking you to place any order.
Yes, Acharya. Yes, Acharya.
Yes, sir?
Yes, Acharya, placed order. Yeah.
So you placed order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, Divakar, when you place an order, you give the delivery date also. You know what you will say? Oh, May 18th is my wife's birthday. Make sure you deliver on May 18th. You give the delivery date, right? Sometimes you have that option, right?
Yes, Acharya. Yeah.
Exactly the same thing. When you do that Sharanagati, you have the delivery option also, sir, in Sharanagati. What are you saying? Etat dehavasani mam tatpadam prapayasem swayam. Krishna, don't worry about moksha. I still have to go through this karma because I still have some, what do you call, simple desires which are not against dharma. I still want to see my daughter is getting married. I still want to see my son is getting married. I still want to play some for a few days with my grandchildren. Then I'll come. That time you make sure you give me moksha. Delivery date also you are fixing, you are specifying, sir. What else you need? Where will you get that kind of an option? Where you can program when you are ready for moksha. That is the mercy of the Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana. In giving us the moksha. He says, you choose when do you want to come. It will be arranged accordingly. So, in the Paramartha Stuti, our goal is to do that Sharanagati. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra is described as an expert in the battlefield. Rana Pungava, Rana Simha. And of course, as Rama, he did one supreme thing. And that supreme thing he did is Sakrudeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Jayachade Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo Dadami Etad Vratam Mama. Therefore, we don't have to remind. It is only out of our concern we are telling repeatedly. So now, Let us see how Mahatma Vedanta Deshika is appealing to Lord Rama to make sure that we are all guaranteed moksha. So here he says in the invocation, Srimat Grudra Sarastira Parijatam Upasmahe Yatra Tungaihi Atungaischa Pranataihi Guhyate Phalam. Here he is referring to that may we be fortunate to meditate on that Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra. What is the greatness of the Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra? He is like a parijata, wish-fulfilling tree. Where is he? On the banks of the Pushkarani or lake called Jatayu Tirtham. Like say in Srirangam there is a Pushkarani. That Pushkarani is called Chandra Pushkarani. So every Pushkarani has a particular name. So here at this place, and again, the name of the place he is referring to is Tiruputkuli near Kanchipuram. So what is it he is saying? May we be fortunate enough to do Sharanagati at the feet of that Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra, at the feet of the Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra. Now, this Sri Ramachandra is there on the banks of the Pushkarani called Jatayu Tirtham. Everyone high and low means whether you are a jnani and not so jnani. Knowledge is not at all a prerequisite. As long as you have Mahavishwasam in Bhagavan, that's enough. You can obtain what you want because he is a Parijatam. And that ultimate goal, Paramartham, salvation, by doing Sharanagati at his lotus feet. And Bhagavan guarantees it to everyone. Pranataihi guhyate phalam. Pranati, prapannas. One should be fortunate. Gurubhihi tvad ananya sarva bhavaihi gunasindhau kruta samplavastvadiye ranapungava vandi bhavamichan aham asmi ekam anugrahaspadam te. Hey Sri Ramachandra, we know Sri Ramachandra, you have many people to take care of. But you know one thing, Lord Sri Ramachandra, of all the people who deserve your mercy, I am the first and the foremost. That is the humility of Mahatma Deshika. He is appealing to the mercy of Lord Sri Rama. Rana Pungava. Pungava means an expert. Rana in warfare. The first and the foremost warrior. First and the foremost warrior. Hey Sri Ramachandra, You know how unfortunate I am, because I am already drowned in the ocean of samsara. Make me fortunate to drown in the ocean of your Kalyana Gunas. Right now, when we are there drowned in the samsara sagaram, we are unfortunate. But immediately we become fortunate when you drown ourselves in the ocean of Bhagavan's Kalyana Gunas. And how do you get it? When my most merciful Acharya gave me Sharanagati, he literally made me take a dip in the ocean of your Kalyana Gunas. And who is my Acharya? Jnaninaha Tattvadarshinaha. One who has a single-minded focus on your lotus feet. An Acharya is one, especially in Vaishnava Sampradayam, if he deviates from the Mahavishwasam or suggests any other puja, grahas, this and that, no, that's not right. Acharya is one who will never deviate. May we be fortunate to sing your glories. Like a Vandi, Magadha. You know, whenever the kings are coming, when the kings are coming, you know, there will be some attendants who will be saying, Jai Ho, like that. They will be singing the glories. Please, Sri Ramachandra, accept me as one of your henchmen. That way at least I will become worthy of receiving your mercy. Bhagavan, when he wants to bless us, he is so merciful. He will not discriminate whether we are high or low. He will not discriminate whether we deserve it or not. What all he is looking for is, did that person do Sharanagati? That's all. Ahamasmi ekam anugraha aspadante. Hey Prabhu, I deserve all your mercy. And when you promise that protection to me, what else I need? That's why they say, Tvai rakshata rakshakaihi kimanyahi, tvaicha rakshata rakshakaihi kimanyahi. Where this Mahatma Deshika got this kind of poetic excellence, everything is because of his Acharya Kataksham, he says. Many times Mahatma Deshika said, even in Abhitistavam, my hair has become grey thinking of my Acharya Bhagavad Ramanuja's Divya Suktis. So, hey Sri Ramachandra, how fortunate I am that my Acharya made me drown in the ocean of your Kalyana Gunas. Because my Acharya has only one thing, single-minded dedication to your lotus feet. That is enough for me, Krishna. Rama, he is saying. Bhuvanashraya bhushanastra vargam manasi tvanmayatam mamatanotu vapurahava pungava tvadiyam mahishinam animesha darshaniyam. Bhuvanashraya bhushana astra vargam. Hey Sridhama, none other than the Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana. Ahava Pungava, expert in the battlefield, in the warfare. Ahava means warfare, yuddham, fight, war. Expert, Sridhama. Hey Sri Rama, your body is there adorned with all the celestial jewelry, all the divine abharanas. What are those divine abharanas? Kaustubham, Srivatsam, Vaijayanti. And you have unimaginably great weapons. Sudarshana, Panchajanya, Kaumodaki, Sharngam, Nandakam, to protect all these universes. And that Mahalakshmi, in her three forms as Sri Devi, Bhudevi and Neela Devi, is there constantly to admire you with their unwinking eyes. You know, when even Devi Devatas, they are called animishas. Unfortunately, our eyelids will close every few seconds for us. For Devi Devatas, they are called animishas. Their eyelids will never close. And in Vaikuntham, they are more than Devatas. They don't have to close their eyes. And this Bhudevi, Neela Devi, headed by Sri Devi, their only job, Tadvishnoh Paramam Padagam Sada Pashyanti Surayah. Just as the Nityashuris are there, always looking at the divine feet of the Lord, Sri Devi, Bhudevi, Neela Devi will never close their eyes, will keep on looking at the Lord, admiring Him. May we also be fortunate to have our minds absorbed in you, the Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra. How fortunate we will be if we can absorb ourselves in the thoughts of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra. What else is there as better thing than that for us having taken a human birth? As Prahlada says, Durlabham Manusham Janma. Very difficult to get a human birth. Having got a human birth, why do you want to waste it? Make the best use of that human birth. And the best way you can make use of that human birth is to attain salvation. How do you know you will get salvation? Bhagavan himself promised. Where did he promise? Sakrudeva Prapannaya Tavasmati Yajate. Can I believe him? Well, Ramo Dvirnabhibhashate Amritam Nokta Purvame Rajavakshe Kadachana. There is no reason for you not to believe him. Because he never told a lie and he will never tell a lie. Will he keep up his word? Ramo Dvirnabhibhashate. Rama will never say a second sentence contradicting the first sentence. When everything is there in our favor, what is it that is stopping us? Our own karma. If you have to overcome your karma, what you should do? Emma? Sujay? If you have to overcome your karma, what is it that you should do? No idea? Take the dust from the feet of great Bhagavatas. Akinchana Vaishnavangri Samsthana Rajobhishiktaha Samhrita Karmaha, Prahlada says. Take the dust from the feet of great Bhagavatas and keep it on your head. Your karma will automatically go away. So he is saying, Hey Sri Ramachandra, make me worthy of your mercy. Abhirakshutim agratah stitam tvam pranave partha radhecha bhavayantah ahita prashamai rayatnalabhaihi kadhayantyahava pungavam gunajnah. Now for a little while he is a little bit shifting to Not only to Rama, but to Krishna also. That's why they always say, Jag mein hai do sundar naam, chahe Ram kaho, chahe Shyam kaho. After having prayed to Rama, now Mahatma Deshika is shifting to Lord Krishna. He is saying, Abhirakshitum agrataha stitam tvam. Hey Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana. Bhagavat Shabdam. Hey Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana. All those highly learned jnanis, all of them, Alvars, Acharyas, they meditated on you in the most sacred way, Pranavam. And as Bhagavan Sri Krishna, as Partha Saradhi, sitting in the driver's seat of Arjuna's chariot. He says, Omityekakshadam Brahma Vyaharanna Manusparan. You promise to protect all these universes, wipe out all the demons. It is like a child's game for you, a child playing a game. That is what you said, Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Chatuskutam. And you are appropriately glorified as the first and the foremost in battle. Ahava Pungava, Lord Sri Ramachandra. When Bhagavan says Paritranaya Sadhunam, what is the need for us to worry? Why are we unnecessarily worried? Why are we unnecessarily worried? Do I get moksham? Do I get moksham? Ah, Raya. There is no need when Bhagavan Sri Krishna has given a promise. Kaunteya pratajanihi name bhakta pranashyati. What is the need for anybody to worry about? When he has given such a guarantee, Kaunteya pratajanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Mame vaishati satyante. When Bhagavan is doing a satya pramanam, Chipe, ఎప్పుడయ్యా ఎన్ని గంటలకు 1 గంటకా ఓ జాగ్రత్త అయ్యా ఎవరు తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు జాగ్రత్త ఫోన్ చెయ్యి జాగ్రత్త అయ్యా పిల్లలు ఎట్టున్నారు ఫోన్ చెయ్యి నేను చేస్తాను జాగ్రత్త అయ్యా సో భగవాన్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్ ఐ విల్ ప్రొటెక్ట్ యూ కౌంతేయ ప్రతిజానీహి నమే భక్త ప్రణశ్యతి. Protecting the universes and wiping them out, or taking care of the devotees and wiping out all the demons, is just a child's play. When you are Ahava Pungava, Rama, why do you have to fight with that Ravana, etc., Rama? We will show you the worthy enemies. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Rama, fight with these enemies, Rama. I cannot fight with them, Rama. Can you kindly wipe out all these enemies, Rama, so that I can focus my mind on you? When our mind is there polluted with all these things, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsaryas, practically there is no room for Bhagavan to sit there, either in our hearts or in our mind. When he can create the universes, maintain them and destroy them like a child's play, Rama, is it difficult for you to protect just me, one simple soul? Imagine how much karma we have got. Imagine how much we ran away from Bhagavan. Imagine how fortunate we are, at least now we have come in contact with some sadhus who have taken us to an acharya. That is why in the great Sri Sampradayam, it doesn't matter. Even if I were to go to hell, if you can show the path to Sri Vaikuntham to a few people, you have done the greatest of the greatest jobs. You made your human birth worthy. That is the reason why Bhagavad Ramanuja, the great Acharya, even against his wish, against the wishes of his Acharya, don't reveal this mantra to anyone. In spite of that, he revealed to everyone. When his Acharya threatened, you know the consequences of doing something against my wish? Ramanuja politely said, yes, sir. I will go to hell. So knowing fully well you will go to hell for violating my instructions, why did you do it? Bhagavad Ramanuja's mercy. Swami, after all, only one fellow like me will be going to hell. But your Ajna, anybody who does the Sansandhanam of this Ashtakshara Mantram is sure to get salvation, Vaikuntham. When 1,000 people are going to go to Vaikuntham, what after all, one unworthy soul like me goes to hell? I am prepared to go to hell if it helps these Jivatmas to go to Vaikuntham. That is the mercy of great Acharyas. Kamala Nirapaya Dharma Patni Karunadhyah Swayam Rutvijo Gunaste Avanam Shayata Mahina Madhyam Sacha Dharma Stvat Ananya Sevaniyah. Hey Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana, your Pattamahishi, chief consort, the chief of all the 8 forms, Sri Mahalakshmi, is always a co-performer with you. Yat dharmairiha dharmini viharate nana krutirnayika. She is there taking always an equal share in whatever drama you are playing, Swami Sriman Narayana. She will dress up appropriately also to match with you. How? Swarupa, Rupa, Guna Vibhava Aishwarya. In everything, Atman Rupaya. Therefore, whatever incarnation that you are taking, that Mahalakshmi is always there, taking equal responsibility to protect the Jivatmas along with you. Your Kalyana Gunas, the foremost of which is a Daya, compassion, that's why he wrote Daya Shatakam, are the Rutiks officiating priests in a Yajna. You know, when they do Yajnas, you need at least 4 people in the 4 directions. Hota, Udgata, Advaryu, Brahma. In the Vedic sacrifices called ahina. Sriyatam ahinam adyam. A Vedic sacrifice called ahina for the protection of all your surrendered souls. There is none other than you who can do this magnanimous yajna. It is not that we are doing the yajna, you know that? Mahatma Deshika says, Krishna, you are the one doing the yajna. When you are doing the yajna, Mahalakshmi is there sitting with you. Because both Dampatis, the wife and husband, will sit and do the yajna. But when you do the yajna, you need some priest, right, for doing the yajna? Very good. You need 4 priests, no problem. Hota, Udgata, Advaryu, and Brahma. You know the chief of them, Daya Devi. After all your Kalyana Gunas, Karunya, Vatsalya, Mardava, Arjava, Saugharda, Samya, Satyakama, Satyasankalpa, so many Kalyana Gunas. Of all of them, the chief of them is Daya. And she is the chief priest. Who else can perform this yajna? Therefore, Sriman Narayana, the very purpose of your doing the yajna is to protect us. Mahalakshmi is there, taking equal role with you to protect us. For doing the yajna called Ahina, you need 4 priests. The chief of them, Daya Devi itself, is there as the priest. Absolutely, there is no doubt your yajna will be completed in a wonderful way, and you will get yajna phalam. What is that yajna phalam? Delivering a jivatma. And who deserves it? I am the one, first and the foremost. Look at the humility of Mahatma Deshika. Now, usually people do yajnas. Mahatma Deshika reversed it and made sure that Rama is doing the yajna. Bhagavan is doing the yajna. For what? To protect us. Who is there? Mahalakshmi is sitting next to him. 4 priests. Chief priest is Daya Devi. Do you think you have any doubt that our moksha will not be guaranteed or we will not get? Unfortunate people don't know the value of it. It is just like all of us. Until the corona came, nobody thought, in the good olden days in India, people used to say, wash your hands always, wash your feet when you go outside and come back. Don't mix with other people. Contaminated clothes, leave them aside. Same thing, we have not realized. Here also, unless we know the greatness of Bhagavan Sriman Narayana, we are not realizing that he is the one and the only one who can give us moksha. Krupanaha sutiyaha krupa sahayam sharanam tvam ranapungava prapannaha apavarga nayat ananya bhavaha Varivasya rasam ekam adriyante. Hey Ranapungava, an expert in the battlefield. Hey Sri Ramachandra, I beg you to listen to my prayer, Sri Ramachandra. And what is my appeal here? All those fortunate people who surrendered to you, who went through Sharanagati, Prapannas, they did Sharanagati after realizing that they are totally helpless in protecting themselves to attain salvation by practicing any of the yogas like the Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga or Bhakti Yoga. Such Prapannas, Prapatti, those who did Prapatti is called Prapanna. Such Prapannas who did Sharanagati are completely aware of the fact that only one of your Kalyana Gunas called Daya, compassion, is always there associated with you and is the first and the foremost of all your Kalyana Gunas. In fact, in Daya Shatakam, Mahatma Deshika says, hey Sridhamasa, you may have 1,000,000 Kalyana Gunas, but if you don't have that compassion, Daya, all of them are a waste. So this Daya Devi is the first and the foremost. And those Prapannas are totally dedicated to you and you alone, maintaining Pativrata Bhavam. And they want to enjoy the unique experience of doing service to you. Nitya Kainkaryam. Here itself on the planet Earth where they are still alive, and of course after leaving the body in the eternal world called Sri Vaikuntham. Once they reach Sharanagati, they are 100% sure that they are going to Vaikuntham is guaranteed, and they can do Nitya Kainkaryam for Bhagavan and Sri Vaikuntham. But they wanted to experience it on the planet Earth also. Some of the Mahatmas, they don't even want to wait until they get Vaikuntham to enjoy how to serve Bhagavan. They can practice here on the planet Earth itself, even when they are alive, even in their body with human flesh and blood. You know, a Prapanna should be so confident that your moksham is guaranteed, that Bhagavan will protect you. You will enjoy Nityakainkaryam in Vaikuntham. I think I told you sometime back a small story. The flight has taken off. Everybody is there comfortably seated. Halfway through, there was an announcement. Very bad weather. Don't know whether we can make it to the destination or not. We do our best, but likelihood we may end up in a very bad accident. So start telling your prayers, was the announcement. Such bad was the weather. Everybody was there panicking, praying, running up and down, hugging their beloved ones who are there on the plane. But there was a little 10-year-old girl sitting there in the plane all by herself. She was so confident. She was not panicking. She was not crying. Somebody there in the plane came to her and asked, how come everybody is panicking that there's going to be an accident, we may die? How come you are not at all worried? You know what that little girl said? Hey, come on, why should I worry? You know, the pilot of this flight is none other than my own father. He knows I am there on board. I am so confident that my father will take care of anything and everything to protect me, will do anything and everything to protect me. Why should I worry? My father is the pilot. I don't have to be panicking like you, because I am so confident he loves me. He will do anything to save this plane because I am there on board. Do we have that kind of faith in our Lord Sriman Narayana? Divakar, are you listening? Divakar, are you there?
Yes, Acharya. Yes.
So, when that little girl is there sitting on the flight, what did she say? My father is the pilot, why should I worry? After Sharanagati, one who has that faith, my Lord Sriman Narayana is always there to take care of me, why should I worry? That is the faith a Prapanna should have. Avadhirya chaturvidham pumadham bhavadardhe vinayukta जीवितस्सन् लभते भवतः फलानि जन्तुः निखिलान् यत्र निदर्शनं जटायुः. Again, Mahatma Deshika brings in Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra, and he is protecting that Jatayu, or rather giving moksham to that Jatayu. Avadhirya chaturvidham pumardham. Chaturvidham pumardham. Hey, Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra, those fortunate devotees who did not care about the four Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and even Moksha, they don't worry. They don't worry even about Moksham. Yesterday somebody was asking, is not desiring Moksham a desire? No. Don't even desire Moksham. Nitya Kainkaryam, that's all you need. They have dedicated their lives to serve you. You will certainly bless them with everything. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham. Here when they are alive, and hereafter in Sri Vaikuntham. Let there be no doubt about this, because Jatayu is the best example to give authenticity to this most important statement of attaining salvation. Bhagavan as Rama, who is not even aware that he is the Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana, because of his dharmam, he already won Sri Vaikuntham, and he could send Jatayu to Sri Vaikuntham, to his own place, just by his own dharmam. When Jatayu is there to prove the point that Bhagavan will take care of us, what is the need for us to worry about? Don't even think. That is why the sankalpam for ordinary people. Oh, dharmartha kami moksha prabhusadasi chaddham mama saha kutumbanam. What is the need for all these things? Just simply say one thing, Krishna, you take care of it. Krishna, you handle the situation. Krishna, I don't have to worry. You are there for me. When Bhagavan is so merciful, we literally do not have to do anything. Now to conclude, he says, Sharanagata Rakshana Vratimam. Sharanagata Rakshana Vratimam Na Vihatum Ranapungavarhasi Tvam Viditam Bhuvane Vibhishanova Yadiva Ravana Ityudiritam Te. Hey Prabhu Sri Ramachandra, did you not say when you are giving Sharanagati to Vibhishana, Vibhishano va Sugriva Yadiva Ravana Swayam? How beautifully he is there mentioned here. Number one, Jatayu is getting moksham is proof that he will take care of us. Next one, what he is saying, hey Sri Ramachandra, an expert in the battlefield, Ranapika, how can you say no to me? How can you abandon me? How can you abandon me? When you promise to protect anyone and everyone who did Sharanagati at your holy feet. Rama, how could you forget your most famous words, be it Vibhishana or be it Ravana himself? That you will protect not only the good people like Vibhishana, but even the worst sinner like Ravana, if only he did Sharanagati. They are well known to everyone in all the worlds, Rama. Therefore, Rama, I don't have to remind you every day. Don't forget to protect me. Don't forget to protect me. Why? You are a Satyasandha. You said Vibhishana va Sugriva Yadiva Ravana Swayam. Agreed, Rama, I made so many mistakes. But these mistakes are nothing for you, Rama, compared to Ravana's mistakes. When you can forgive Ravana and give him moksham if only he does Sharanagati, why will you not protect me, Rama? In fact, a Sharanagata should have that kind of, to put it for want of a better word, I am using the, you need more than overconfidence. You need more than overconfidence that you are protected. Every minute you are protected. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham. And to conclude, Mahatma Deshika says, Bhujagendra Garutmadadi Lapjai Tvad Anujnanubhava Pravaha Bhedaihi Swapadi Ranapungava Swayam Paricharya Vibhavaihi Parishkriyedhaha. He Lakshmipati, He Sriyapati, He Ranapungava Sri Ramachandra, bless me with all such services that I can render. All those services that I can render to you as ordained by you in Sivaikuntham, which will make you happy. Why doing this service? For His pleasure. By my doing the service, may you be happy, Swami. So first bless me with Vaikuntham, then you assign my duties and give me the bliss of executing all your commands. Even if you give 1,000,000 commands in a stream, even those commands that are there that can be executed only by Nityashuris like Garuda, Adisesha, Ananta, Vishwaksena, etc. Still, give me all those orders. I will try to execute. Therefore, after going to Vaikuntham, the Kainkaryam that we are doing is not at all for our satisfaction. It is for Bhagavat Prichyardham. That is the most important thing. When the children come home, it is the parents that are happy. The children may not care about the parents, but the parents are always there craving when the child will come home, when the child will come home. And when a child comes home, it is the parents who are happiest of the happiest people. When a Jivatma attains a salvation, it is the Divya Dampatis who are very happy, Sri Mahalakshmi and Sriman Narayana. Just make your parents happy by going to Vaikuntham, if not for anything else. Make somebody happy. That should be the goal of life. That should be the only goal of life. Mahatma Deshika's intelligence, Kavitarkika Simham, beyond anybody's imagination. Vimalashaya Venkatesha Janma Ramaniya Ranapungava Prasadate Anasuyubhihi Adarena Bhavya Paramardhastutihi Anvaham Prapannaihim. Hey Prabhu Sriman Narayana, this great composition called Paramartha Stuti by the pure-hearted Venkatesha, Mahatma Vedanta Deshika, his original name Venkatesha. By the pure-hearted Venkatesha, Swami Vedanta Deshika became so beautiful because of its being blessed by the most compassionate Ranapungava, Lord Sri Ramachandra. This most beneficial Paramartha Stuti should be recited every day by the Prapannas who got rid of their envy. Therefore, after doing Sharanagati, what is the first thing that we have to learn? Overcome the jealousy, overcome the Arishad Vargas, overcome anger, desires, greediness, attachments, arrogance, jealousy. Get rid of them. If we have got rid of, if we really got rid of them, then in that pure heart, do this Paramartha Stuti. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra will be very, very happy. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashalini Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha. Now, why we are not able to do lot of Kainkaryam to Bhagavan? Because our mind is still there as a slave to all the negative qualities. The negative qualities of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsaryas. If we get rid of them, then we will be in a different kind of world. That our only goal will be how to do Bhagavat Kainkaryam. Only when we don't get into that Bhagavat Kainkaryam will have all these problems. There is absolutely no need for a Jivatma to worry about. You did Sharanagati. There is no need for you to worry about anything. Anything and everything that you wish, Bhagavan is there as Antaryami who knows. We don't even have to ask him for anything. Without asking, one who does is Bhagavan, because that is his vratam. We don't even have to ask. Bhagavan will do everything. What all we have to do is just do that Sharanagati and leave everything to Bhagavan. Including our Vaikuntha Prapti. He has given a pledge. Even if we are worse sinners, when he could forgive Ravana and promise to give salvation, if only he does Sharanagati, why will Bhagavan forget to protect us? We did Sharanagati. Therefore, have faith in Mahatma Deshika's words, Kavitarkika Simha's words, and live a happy life, imagining what kind of divine Kaitaryam you are planning to do for Bhagavan, Shivan Narayana, here when you are alive, and afterwards when you leave this body and go to Vaikuntham. What is the greatest Kaitaryam you can do, sir, when you are alive? Am I anyone of you? What is the... Yeah, go ahead.
Acharya Kainkariam.
Bhagavata Kainkariam.
Acharya Kainkariam, Bhagavata Kainkariam. Anything else, sir?
And just one would try to get somebody the Sharanagati and...
Exactly. Help as many Jivatmas as you can to send them to Vaikuntham. That is the greatest thing that you can do. Bhagavan will be happy. Acharya will be happy. Bhagavatas will be happy. That is the reason why Mahatma Deshika, instead of sitting there in a corner, doing his own meditation and making sure his moksham is guaranteed, he is not worried about that. He is only worried about how to elevate all these Jivatmas. And he did an excellent job in giving us what all we need in the form of various stotras. Be fortunate and enjoy the divine glory of Lord Ramachandra, giving an unconditional promise, Vibhishano va Sugriva yadiva Ravana Swayam. Go ahead, Ma. If you have some questions, feel free. And sir, no questions?
Actually, in cases of difficulty, how can one maintain Mahavishwasam on Narayana?
Very simple, sir. Look at Kunti Devi. Kunti Devi prayed to Krishna, give me difficulties and more difficulties, Krishna. Because she feels it is the difficulties that make her get closer and closer to Bhagavan. दुख में सिमरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई. If a difficulty has come, ordinary person will cry, oh my God, I have this problem. You know what will a pure devotee think? Krishna, you gave me an opportunity to think of you more and more. Maybe I'm going in the wrong track, forgetting about you. You gave me this problem because At least to get out of the problem, I will be thinking more and more of you. So when you are there in difficulty, that you should take it as an opportunity. Simple, sir. Coronavirus, work from home. Are you not taking that as an advantage and sleeping an hour extra? Same thing. Difficulty. Take that as another opportunity to think more and more of Bhagavan. That's all. Our mental frame has to change because we are only craving for happiness. We are not realizing difficulties are part of life. Simple. There was a Mahatma in a village who has mystic powers. In the same village, there was a very poor woman. She had only one son. Unfortunately, one day the snake has bitten that boy and he died. That lady brought the dead body to this Mahatma and begged him to revive her son. She said, "He is my only son, only hope. Please revive him." That Mahatma said, "Sure, sure. I had to make some medicine to make him come back to life. Can you do me a favor? Go to as many houses as you can. Try to get me a cup of rice from a family who do not have any difficulty at all." She went round. After all, it is only one cup of rice, I can get it. She went round and asked, "If you have no difficulty, give me a cup of rice." Everybody said, "I have this problem, I have that problem, I have this problem, I have that problem. My father passed away, my mother passed away, my wife passed away, my husband passed away, my children passed away." Everybody has. She came back empty-handed to the Mahatma and said, "I know, Mahatma, why you sent me to every house to find out whether I can get a cup of rice from the family where they have no difficulties. You made me realize difficulties are part of this life. Everybody has difficulty. So what is it?" Now the Guru said, "Do Sharanagati and leave it to Krishna. Krishna knows how to handle. Krishna knows how to handle. Have absolute faith, and the difficulty is there. Treat that as an opportunity God has given you to come closer to Him. To come closer to Him. If you have that kind of a mindset, you will not worry whether it is a difficulty or it is a happy situation. You will enjoy everything. Everything is an offering of Bhagavan. Bhagavat Prasadam. Same thing here also. Is that clear, sir?
Yes, Acharya. Thank you.
So treat a difficulty as a great opportunity to get closer and closer to Bhagavan. Every difficulty is an opportunity for us to get closer and closer to Bhagavan. When we develop that kind of a mentality, you will not consider a problem as a problem. You will consider a problem as actually a blessing. Because the problem is giving you an additional opportunity to get closer to Bhagavan. There is no better way to get closer to Bhagavan other than when we are in trouble. At least when we are in trouble, our mind is there focused on only one thing, namely how to get Bhagavan's mercy. Enjoy surrendering to Bhagavan. Go ahead, Ma. Anything else I can help you?
Acharya, Dasan Varadaraj, how do we handle other people's Arishad Vargas, Acharya? Should we care about others' feelings?
What is it? How do you handle other people's Arishad Vargas?
Towards us, yeah. Kama, Krodha, Lobha.
You don't worry, sir. You don't worry, sir. They are human beings. Their anger will not kill you.
Matsariam, especially
Their jealousy will not hurt you. You know why? You are a prapanna. The more you do your Dvaya Mantram, the more everything will disappear. The more you have your absolute faith in Krishna, the more you are carefree, the more you are indulging yourself in Bhagavata Acharya Kainkaryam, you are completely free.
Even getting close to Acharya and Bhagavan is considered sometimes as a mastery by others as well, right, Acharya?
Again, pray only one thing. Tava nichyakin karatam prardhaye. He knows what you are asking for. He knows what you are going through. Other people are jealous towards you. Pray for them. Krishna, these unfortunate people are not realizing your supremacy. And they are trying to hurt. Give them the wisdom not to get into this Maya and get into more and more trouble. That is how a Vaishnava is one who is so compassionate, who cannot see anybody suffering. A Vaishnava is the one who will not bear to see anybody's suffering. That is the true quality of a Bhagavata. Therefore, if other people are having negative qualities, again, you show an example, every one of us. Let us show an example by our exemplary behavior, that how a person changes after his Sharanagati as a universal friend of everyone.
Yeah, that's the problem, Acharya. When we start minding our business and we are into devotional service to Bhagavan, they misconstrue it as ahambhavam and
the question is, why do you worry about them? Do you worry about their certificate or Lord Krishna's certificate, namely apachet suduracharo bhajate ma mananyapak sadhureva samantavyaha. Krishna gave you the title sadhu. They are saying you are arrogant. So what? Their certificate is not going to help you in any way. Krishna's certificate will give you direct passage into Vaikuntha.
Okay, Acharya. Then yes, Acharya.
Sure, sir. Emma, anything I can help you, ma'am?
Swamiji, one question, Swamiji. I was listening to this famous speaker in Telugu, Chaganti Koteshwara Garu, and he was talking about Sri Krishna Karnamritam. And in one of the verses, he says that Leela Shuka, who wrote the Sri Krishna Karnamritam, he's a Shaiva. And he chants this Panchakshari mantra, which is Shiva's mantra. And in his meditation, he always says Krishna. So how is that possible, Swami? How could he write Sri Krishna Karnamritam and he is, chanting Shiva's mantra and he's a Shaiva? And how come, even though he does not have this Pativrata Bhakti, how come Krishna blessed him with Sri Krishna Karnamritam and with so much of devotion and love?
You see, ma, basically Chaganti Garu is a great speaker. But because his leaning is more towards Shiva, he will interpret everything that one. You know the same verse. Revati, is it the second chapter, 24th verse, ma? Shaiva vayam nakru tatra vicharaniyam panchakshari japapara vitram bhavi. Right, ma?
Yes.
Yeah, 224. Shaiva vayam nakru tatra vicharaniyam panchakshari japapara vitram bhavi. Cheto madhya matsi vismavabhasam smeranam smarti gopavadhu kishoram.
Yes, Swamiji, that was the verse he was referring to.
That is not the meaning of that verse, ma. The meaning of that verse is, even though I am born as a Shaivite, even though I was given the Panchakshari mantra, Lord Krishna is there attracting me. Not that he is doing that. Not that because you are a Shaivite, Krishna is appearing in your mental eye when you are in meditation, when you are chanting Panchakshari. No. What we have to understand is, even if you are born as a Shaivite, even if you have originally had Panchakshari, Shiva Panchakshari, but if you do that Sharanagati, you are equally accepted. See the difference? He wanted to interpret Shiva is the same as Krishna. Even though you chant Shiva Panchakshari, you can still see Krishna in your mental picture.
Right.
The way we are told is, even if you are born as a Shaivite, even if you are originally your mantram given was Panchaksharam, but if you are attracted to the love of Krishna, it will take you to the highest of the highest bhava, Madhurya bhava, which will take you so close to Krishna. That's how we are told. He wants to justify, even though you do Shiva Panchakshari, you can Sakshatkaram. That's not correct. The way it is to be understood is, even if you are born as a Shaivite and even if you had Shiva Panchakshari, once you develop that pure love for Krishna, Krishna will make you forget about everything and come to him. So that's how they interpret it. Same thing, Mukundamala. Mukundamala. Look at this, how people interpret it. There is a verse there. Manasi Mukunda Padara Vindadhamni Shivanaina Krisharana Krishoshi Smarati Nachakra Parakrama Munare Madana Pariharasite Madiye Manasi Mukunda Padara Vindadhamni Haranaina Krisharana Krishoshi Smarati Nachakra Parakrama Murare. The way we are told the meaning, what Kurushekara wrote was, hey Manmadha, don't trouble me with this unnecessary desires, how to have girls, girlfriends, enjoyment, physical happiness, etc. Please leave me alone. Because I want to dedicate myself to Lord Narayana. Come on, man, Manmatha, look at this. When even Shankara opened his third eye, you could not even stand and you were burnt to ashes. When you cannot even stand Shankara's third eye, do you think you have a chance to survive? If you trouble me, Narayana will not like it. He will release the Sudarshan Chakra, and that's it. Even ashes will not be there left for you. That's what it meant. But you know, one Shaivite scholar, he was surprised the way they can interpret. You know how he interpreted this? Manmadha, when Shiva opened his third eye, he is Ardhanarishwara, Parvati there at least is to bless you. But this time when Sudarshan Chakra comes, there is no Parvati to bless you. Therefore, don't come to me. So even that he wanted to glorify Parvati and Shiva. That's how people interpret. We cannot stop it.
Okay, Swami.
Sumana Swami, the
And
question is-
again, I don't want to say anything, but you know what? Long time ago, I read one verse in Padma Purana. Avaishtama mukhodgirnam putam harikadhamrutam shravanam naiva kartavyam sarpochishtam yathapayah. If that person is not a totally dedicated servant of Krishna, even though they are talking about Krishna Katha, don't even listen to them. Because if a snake comes and puts its mouth in milk, it might have tasted only one spoon, but the whole milk can get contaminated. That is there the verse Vedavyasa said. What can we do about it? Well, they have academic excellence. Therefore, they interpret things in their own way. But first of all, will he get moksha? God only knows. Will he get self-realization, kaivalyam? God only knows. Will he get Srivaikuntham? God only knows. But Krishna never said that. Krishna didn't say, you do other devata pujas, you will get moksha. First of all, they have no answer for the pativrata bhakti. So, let them interpret. All right, Ma?
Swamiji, again, small question, Swamiji. Regarding the complete faith on Krishna, means our Paramacharya built Rajagopuram. Can you explain that episode a little bit?
Can we do it tomorrow?
Okay, Swamiji. Okay, see.
I had to go upstairs for the
Okay,
Abhishekam.
Okay, Swamiji.